this video, I want to show you how I make this paper squishy. And the design of this paper squishy is actually simple. It's just a sloth hugging a bread, but I loved it. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get started. So first I'm going to tell you the things that you're going to need for making paper squishy. First, you're going to need paper, of course, and you're going to need clear tape, scissors, and some stuffing. So for the stuffing, you can use plastic bags, pillow stuffing, toy stuffing, memory foam, sponge, cotton, or tissue. But I decided to use plastic bag for stuffing my paper squishy, as I have a lot of it laying around at home, and I'm pretty sure that most of you guys have it too. To decorate your paper squishy, you're gonna need pencils, color pencils, or you can also use marker, watercolor, or paint to decorate your paper squishy as well. First, take a piece of paper and fold it in half. Next, using my pencil, I'm sketching out a sloth on the front half of the paper, and the other half will be the back of your paper squishy. After I'm done with the sketching, I'm using different shades of brown color pencils to color in the sloth. Once I'm done with the coloring, I'm cutting the paper into smaller pieces. After that, I'm putting the clear tape on the other half of the paper, making sure that every part of the drawing stay on top of the tape when I fold the paper back in half. By the way, I did not draw the back of the sloth, but you can do it if you want to. Then I'm using my ruler to smooth down the tape. I'm also sticking on a clear tape at the bottom so that the two halves of the paper can stay in place on top of each other. This way will make it easier for me to cut out the sloth. Then sticking on the clear tape on the sloth starting from the top. But remember to leave some clear tape on the edge of the drawing. As the edge of the drawing is not straight, you need to cut the tape like what I'm doing. And then fold it to the back of your paper squishy in order to create a bag for the stuffing and trap the air. Repeat this until the bottom. Next, I cut out the paper in the bottom that will be a hole to stuff my paper squishy. I stuff my paper squishy with a plastic bag. The pink plastic that you see here is actually a used bad quality raincoat. It ripped apart when I used it last year in rainy season, but instead of throwing it away, I saved it for stuffing my paper squishy. Actually, you don't need to cut the plastic into small pieces, but I'm doing this just to make it easier to stuff in because my paper squishy is small. Once I'm done with the stuffing, I'm using some clear tape to make it shut. You can also repeat sticking the tape on the edge of your paper squishy again to trap more air and make it more slow rising. And finally, your paper squishy is complete. So this is how my Sloth paper squishy turns out. I'm actually really happy about this, and especially when I draw it, I really have a lot of fun drawing it because I love coloring, drawing, and doing this kind of things. Yeah, so let's give it a squish. And this is the thickness of it. It's not very thick, but it actually worked. And if you want your paper squishy to be thick, you can stuff it with pillow stuffing or toy stuffing, but I don't really have much of it. I have a lot of plastic bag at home, so I use plastic bag and I don't want to waste it. But it actually is kind of bounced back up to its shape and I'm really happy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy watching this video and find it useful. For more details, check in the description below, and yeah, bye guys.